Yeah.
So that's what it is. It's a fire. It can keep me warm generally, and when it's really up there, it's like a nice campfire. And sometimes it burns out of control and burns my life down. Like it's just it. It had me on the computer saying all kinds of weird shit. I don't even know what the hell that was. Talk about something about some Laura. There's a Laura character in one of my books. It also happens to be about AI and the current battles with AI. It was written in 2008. I've had a 20-year lead on what I think was going to happen in AI, and I pulled the main character out of that book, and somehow in my manic state, pulled the main character out of that book, started writing down the specifications while I was in the mental institution after I had come down off the bipolar. I wrote the schematics, and I wrote everything necessary for this thing on a little blue, I'll show it to you, little blue flip notebook with an orange pen that was so bendy because you couldn't stab nobody with it.
Mm.
And that's where I came up with this project, Gideon, that is now pretty much done. Now, I did was I happened to be alone because I threw my phone out during the manic episode. I lost my license, and when I came home, come to find out my two-factor authentication phone was the one I threw out. So I couldn't get into Facebook. I couldn't get into my banking. I couldn't get into real life anymore. So I lost my credentials. And so I spent for 2 weeks sitting there, not able to, glad I had some cash on me because I needed the cash to go get food. Couldn't get into my bank, couldn't get into anything. And all I had was time to just sit there and program this thing. And that was what I did. I programmed this thing.
Sure.
And drank coffee and ate like ramen noodles. That's the story, right? Hell of a story, right?
I mean,
even if it's false, even if it's bullshit.
I mean, but that's the type of shit that highly creative people do. I mean, Van Gogh ate like bread and drank coffee.
You don't care because the ideas are so much better than oh, I could spend a half an hour cooking a meal, or I could spend a half an hour like creating something cool.
I mean, shit, you got to the point where I think